Good morning. So it's about 7. It's just about 7:30 now. We're up and packed up, ready to go. We just ran into our friend Igloo. We lost him in Harper's Ferry, just before Harper's Ferry. And he spent some time in Harper's Ferry, and he's a fast little hiker. I think he met us here this morning. I think he's already done 9 miles this morning at 7:30. So he gets up early and gets moving. And he's fast. He's done the.
Still, 5:30 to 7:30.
I know,
Not equal 9
but
miles.
he's done the AT before, and he's done the PCT. So he's he's a very experienced hiker. But we're gonna see him again. He's gonna stop at the water source in about half a mile, and that's what he does. He gets up in the morning and just packs up and goes. And then when he gets to the first water source, he sits, has his coffee and his breakfast, and does his thing then. But he's got his morning in by the time he's done that. So it's a different way. I wish I could get into it, but I could barely open my eyes this morning. And that was at 6:30. I could barely open my eyes. So I don't think I'd be hiking like that at 5. I don't know. And I think he hikes late too. I'd say it'd be different if you were stopping in early, but he hikes late too.
Sometimes he hikes 24 hours.
Yeah, he just hikes. Yeah, he just goes. But anyway, so we're going to get on the move here. Finally, things are kind of in a good layout right now because our climbs kept hitting us, the big climbs at the end of the day. And today it's in the morning. We're going to go down for a bit, and then we'll do our climb early, and then we'll be up on the ridge line for the rest of our day. Water, we just got to watch where we get our water because there's a few issues with catching water today, but there is what did you say it was? A restaurant.
There's also the hostel 0.1
Yeah, there is a hostel that's only 0.1 off, and there is a restaurant that's just slightly off that we could probably get water at if we're struggling. So, but anyway, so we'll show you what today brings. Okay, I'm in the middle of the climb here. Faith is up front. She's been kind of pacing me this morning. I always do better when I'm trying to chase somebody. Faith doesn't normally like to be in the front because she doesn't want to be the first one to pass the snake. But she did have Igloo with her this morning for a bit. He just stopped for a snack, so he'll catch up in a second. But I like it a lot better getting these climbs done early in the day. This is a big one, and if this had been at the end of the day, it would have been really hard for me. My belly is a lot better today. Yesterday, my strap was hurting it all day, but it feels pretty good today. So we had a nice cool morning. It's starting to get warm now, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. I don't even think it's not going to go above 80. I don't think. Maybe right around 80 or 25 degrees Celsius. So so far good day getting this done, and then we'll be on a ridge line. I can't wait. So the worst part of the Rocksylvania rocks is supposed to be really probably the last 50 miles of Pennsylvania, which is where I think we're kind of hitting that today. So we'll see, like, once this climb ends, which I think we've got to be close to it ending here now, but we'll be on the ridge line, and who knows, the entire ridge line could be just filled with rocks. But I don't find the rocks as exhausting as climbing, but you can climb faster than you can do these rocks. So it's kind of a 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. But at least sometimes the rocks can be kind of fun, and when they're bigger and you're trying to find your way, almost like a little obstacle course. Anyway, so we'll see how this goes. Beautiful little view. So that was a bit of a jungle gym. Faith waited on the other side to kind of talk me down because you can't really see the best way to go. But then it wasn't too bad. Once I got to here, I just was able to throw my poles down. You sit down on your butt and you drop down. So it wasn't as bad as it looked. We did have a little friend in the trail. He's right there somewhere. Good morning. Hi. Shows your white butt. Cutie patootie. Okay, so we filled up with water. Oh, we just got 1 liter. We had a little break. It was a side trail down to a spring that was only scoopable, but somebody had left like a little half bottle type scoop down there. So that made it easy for everyone. We do have, it was in 4 miles from where we got the water. There's a restaurant. They don't open till 4, but they have a spigot for us to get water out back. So whenever we get there, we can get our next boat of water. And then that's the last of the water for today, unless we went an extra 2 miles to the shelter tonight. And that water is 0.4 down a hill from the shelter. So water is going to be a little bit tricky over the next few days. We'll have to be putting in extra miles just to get the water. But at least there's places we can get it. And then I think after that, the water would be down. We come down into a little town. There's a river down there. Right now, we have a tiny little reprieve, hoping it lasts, from the rocks. When we stop to... I know, when we say that, we jinx ourselves. But when we stopped at the water source, I had to put some Voltaren on my ankles and on the top of my feet. I rolled them so many times in those rocks. They were pretty sore. But so anyway, this is pretty much our day. Like, I don't think there's anything special happening today, like no mile markers, or I don't think there's a ton of great views or anything. We're just kind of ridge walking and trying to get from water to water. The weather seems pretty good though, so we'll take that for sure. And yeah, so we still are hiking around a few friends, Igloo and Forlow and Flat Spot. I think they're stopping up at the restaurant. And then I think the couple, Flat Spot and Forlow, are going to go resupply there's a hostel too. That was another option to get water. They're 0.1 from the trail. They're going there to get a resupply. But they're right around the same area as the restaurant. So you might as well just pick one of them to get water if you're just getting water. But anyway, okay, so this is what our day looks like so far. The rocks were pretty brutal back there. And even the big ones, they were moving. You step on them and they wobble. And so made for a rough few miles, but anyway, I'll talk to you. I'll show you if anything else pops up. Yeah, Faith's back behind me again. I was behind her. We were in a rocky section, and I heard a scream. And I'm yelling. I'm like, "Are you okay?" And it was a chipmunk. This tiny little chipmunk had the zoomies and ran past her feet. She couldn't see what it was. So, and then he ran back and forth and then went in the bush and just stood there. So she's now back behind me, letting me be the trailblazer. It wasn't a snake. It wasn't anything like that.
I knew it wasn't a snake.
She knew it wasn't a snake. She knew it was a chipmunk. Yeah,
No,
after it happened.
I didn't know it was a chipmunk when it was happening. I
When
thought
it,
it was a rat.
she thought it was a rat. Yeah. Yeah. So there she is.
You gonna move? Oh, he's mad.
He's mad.
Whoops. Shouldn't have poked you. I'm sorry. Sorry. Little him. Can you move though? You will get stepped on. Come on.
Off the trail.
You will get stepped on.
Mm-hmm.
is happening?
What are you doing, little one?
Oh. Oh, you're okay.
You okay?
Don't go near it. No, no, no. Don't come near me.
Can't find mommy? You let everybody else. He's crying.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you lost, baby? Yeah. Don't know where his mommy is.
I'd say she knows where he's at.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
What you doing? You seeing what this is? I'm not mommy. He's interested in the poles for some reason. Aw, honey. I'm not sure what you want. I cannot pick you up. I can't, baby. I can't.
But he adopted you.
Yeah, he's like, you're a mummy. Aww.
I'm sorry.
Oh, this the hike today.
I'm pretty good. Are you feeling okay? Yeah, your daughter said that you weren't feeling that great.
I'm feeling better now.
That's good, yeah. You had something
Stopped
to
and
do.
rested
Yeah.
and ate good.
Okay, good, yeah.
You go from burning 450 to 600 calories a day to popping out over.
He's following me now. What do I do with this? Oh my god. Hurry up.
So we have about 0.4 to our campsite tonight. It's 5:46. I think it was quarter after 4 or 4:30. We were only 1.8 from the site. I thought all was good. We'll be into camp by 5:30, which is unusual after doing, because I think it'll be 17 Not sure if it's 17 and change, I'll check, but so that's a good early day. Then we found a baby raccoon that was following everybody and was screaming when the people were passing. And so of course Faith had a hard time leaving it because thought we should call the rangers. But I don't think they'll come for a raccoon. We did find out later, we were messaging some family that knew, oh, it's a beautiful view, that knew a little bit about raccoons, because I don't. And they said they get attached to humans very fast. So we just tried to pull off the Band-Aid and leave it as quick as possible. And then, so that slowed us down. And then we started coming to a section that's called Knife's Edge. And that was kind of some crazy rock. Very terrifying for me, especially when I'm tired at the end of the day, trying to find where to get down. Like this rocks here that I'm going down is nothing compared to what we just did. So now we're at point 4 before we get to our site. So hopefully it doesn't take me an hour to do this point 4. But I'll show you when we get there.